Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've last posted, so I'm sorry for the long wait. I know a lot of you guys have been eager to see the progress on the S15. But I'm sure you guys can tell that we're in a bit of a different setting at the moment. We've got the Silvia here and all the parts I've been collecting for the last couple of years. I've had to move out of my old place at home, so I've ended up getting a storage unit, and it's kind of worked out in my favour because we've got all the space to put everything. Nothing needs to move. I can work easily on either side of the car, which is freaking awesome, especially for what we're doing today. And I'm sure you guys can tell in the title, we're going to be putting some Brembo brakes on the S15, which is going to be an awesome upgrade, especially with the power we're going to be running. So the brakes I've gone for, we have some 350Z track edition Brembos. We've got all the bits here, the pad retainers, all that good stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do front and rear in this one video, or just the fronts and then rear in a separate video. Only reason being is the rear ones you need a special bracket that I bought from GKtech, which you need to get welded onto your knuckle, so that should be here this week coming. But we got everything we need that I know of to do the fronts. I don't have 350Z rotors, so I'm going to get some brand new slotted ones once we get everything mounted, because I don't have any brake lines in the front. As you guys can remember from when we did the engine respray, I've taken out the ABS module. I'll get the car jacked up on some axle stands and we'll get into today's video. So we have the wheel off now, and so the first thing I'm going to tackle is taking this caliper off. Then we can take the rotor off, and then we can take the bolts out of the suspension. They will drop and we can take it off the few bolts that are holding this knuckle on, and then we'll quickly shoot, get that drilled, hopefully put that back on, and we can get the caliper back on. If you guys get the 350Z rotors as well, you're going to have to cut this dust shield. We'll get that off, get the caliper off, and then quickly get that drilled. There's your knuckle, and those are the two holes we're drilling out, and then that was your ABS sensor that I broke the nut on, but we're not using it, so I might just grind that flat. I might see if I can get some vice grips and take that off, but yeah, that's how we take off the knuckle. As you guys can see, we've got the knuckle off sitting there. We'll go and drill that. I'll quickly go take off the other side, and we can quickly put that back together, and then we can quickly grab those big brakes and chuck them on, chuck the calipers on, and then see what that looks like. So I just drilled the knuckles, cut the dust shield off. Didn't really want to film that boring stuff, took a lot longer, but as you can see, dust shield's nicely trimmed. We got some black paint at the storage unit. We'll paint the bits, and yeah, those two holes are now drilled to a M14, and I've tested them, given them a nice file so there's no sharp edges, and they're all good to go. We just painted them up with this leftover South Sea black heat resistant spray paint, or just used anything black, but just what I had. So just going to let that quickly dry, and then I'm going to fit this left side, and then we can start fitting the Brembo caliper. I don't have brake pads in there, but everything's going to have to come out anyways when we get the slotted rotors, so it's not really a big deal. But I have everything else here, so see if I want to put those pins in and the retainers. We're going to need some new tie rods. I was going to get some new ones anyways, but I had to hit that one with the old grinder because this nut was just not coming off because it was just spinning on the inside there. So yeah, everything else seems to be alright. But yeah, pretty excited to see what these look like on the Silvia. These brakes are definitely going to be looking better than these brakes that look like they should be on a Suzuki Swift or something. we can get to putting this. These things are definitely the way to go. Freaking awesome. So if you guys are going to do this properly, just put the brakes on and go. You'd need the 350Z Track Edition rotors for the Brembo brakes. You also need, I'm pretty sure you can use, don't quote me on this, but the 350Z brake lines as well, but I think you can get a kit from GKtech as well, and you may as well, if you're swapping over, get some new brake lines. Even braided ones would be better. Nah, forget that. So these aren't M14, they're just, I think these are 12, so those won't work, but yeah, there's a 3 difference in those two. So these must be for the rears, those will be for the fronts. It's a bummer. So we figured out why those bolts are too long, and as you guys can probably see there, the rotor sits heaps to the one side. Our theory is the 350Z Brembo rotors, or Track Edition rotors, will sit differently. I've just got the spec SS15 one, so that's probably what's causing our main issue. So I'll get some 350Z slotted ones, we'll chuck those in and see what that actually looks like, but at least you guys can get a bit of an idea there. Looks heaps better. So as you guys can see now, we have the other side on, and it just looks 10 times better than those other ones that we had. I thought I'd get this video out, get this done, just to get something out on the channel for you guys. I know you guys have been waiting, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and kind of a bit of trial and error on my side. There isn't many things online about swapping 350Z brakes on the S15s. I hope this is a bit of help for you guys who want to do the same and get some Brembos without paying about 5 grand for a big brake kit. So hopefully that's cool, and like I said, in the next video we'll get stuck into the rear ones. Yeah, hope you guys liked today's video. I know it was probably a short one, but yeah, definitely cool. I'm pretty happy to get these brakes on there. I'm pretty excited to get this new diff and axles in there. I think I'll have to get new rear hubs. I'm not sure if the splines are the same or not. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.